Jay Cottrell with LPT Realty. It is Monday, which means it's time for another edition of Real Estate Talk with Jay. This week, we're going to go back to just a little bit more standard format. There's been a few things going on with the statistics the last few weeks, so I wanted to go into those. And also, I don't know if you knew this, but this week is the best week of the year to list your house for sale. But don't take my word for it. It's just what the experts say. However, we do know about things that those experts say, right? I mean, there's a saying about assuming, right? But I feel like we need to have a similar saying about experts. If you've got one, leave it in the comment. I'd love to hear it. Let's move on into the stats, shall we? As you can see, the number of new listings coming on the market is still at a fairly healthy pace. Definitely, it's definitely better than where we started the year at, and it's well above the 52-week average. And as we look at the list price currently of homes for sale, you can see that as I talked about last week's spike in list prices was due to a significant amount of luxury listings hitting the market. That weekly or that list price has come back down to where it's really about where it's been for the past few weeks, which is still a healthy number and still above the previous 52 weeks average. Active listings have made a small recovery over the past few weeks, but it is still well below where I feel like it needs to be. But also that 52-week average that was around 1,508 homes. So we still haven't even gotten back to where we were pretty much over the previous year. And look at where we've gone from the beginning of this year till now. So not a good not a good number for inventory for those that were hoping for inventory to bounce back up and slow down price appreciation. So speaking of prices, we'll get to that later. Let's go ahead and move on to the next statistic, which is closed listings and pending listings. So closed listings are a little slower these past 2 weeks, definitely below the 52-week average, but as always, we've kind of seen those go up and down, and really, let's just wait and see what the month end numbers look like. Pending listings are still extremely healthy this week, with plenty of new homes going under contract and absorbing those new listings that hit the market, which is putting pendings well above that 52-week average. If we look at sales prices, both the median and average are still kind of vacillating up and down, going above the 52-week average and then below the 52-week average. If you look at the overall monthly trend, which if you saw Josh's and I video towards the end of last week that went through the first quarter of the year, you can see that on a monthly basis, prices are still healthy in our area and are up about 6% compared to last year. If you did not watch that video, then I'll put a link to it below in the description so you can go watch it. A lot of great information about how the first quarter of the year ended up, with some great loan options available out there right now that Josh explains for you. So I hope you found all of that information very interesting. Again, a little break from what I had changed these up to, just to give you a quick update on the weekly market statistics. I hope that you found it interesting and helpful. Again, if you ever have any questions about these stats, please just reach out or comment below. I'll be glad to answer them. And as always, I am a real estate agent. I make my living by helping people buy and sell homes. So if you or anyone you know is thinking of selling their home, selling their property, selling their multi-unit complex, if they're an investor, or you're looking to buy property, buy a home, or buy some more investment properties, let's sit down and talk and see how I can help you out. So that's it for this week. We'll see you next week.